Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
Kicks clean, fresh wash, try to catch me in my city with my squad. We all about them Benjis, and you're not. We stop about the pots when you step on your block. But you don't want kicks clean, fresh wash, try to catch me in my city with my squad. We all about them Benjis, and you're not. We stop about the pots when you step on your block. But you don't want kicks clean, fresh wash, you can catch me in my city with my squad. We all about them Benjis, and you're not. We stop about the pots when you step on your block. But you don't want war. You don't want war. You don't want tired of being overlooked. You really fucking hate it. The bullets overlooking, bitches learning to embrace it. Started from the bottom, now we crushing up the pavement. We fighting for a clear spot to own the power rankings. And each nigga's alive ahead of short competition. Taking shots like exercise requires heavy breathing. We taking shots of liquor, we ain't even got a reason. They passing with some water, cause they throwing when they speaking. Niggas needed favors, now they sucking up at leeches. I keep them far away, no bleeding from the bleachers. What happened when I needed you? The evidence didn't see it. Had to leave them all red, like a fucking murder scene. Kicks clean, fresh wash, try to catch me in my city with my squad. We all about them Benjis, and you're not. We stop about the pots when you step on your block. But you don't want kicks clean, fresh wash, you can catch me in my city with my squad. We all about them Benjis, and you're not. We stop about the pots when you step on your block. But you don't want war. You don't want war. You don't
I be holding on the scales, I be weighing your options. Am I gonna let you go, or are you gonna get popped? Bitch, y'all be testing me, I'm here, pushing the limits. You can start off this war, but if this lady ain't gon' finish it, I'm just trying to get this back. All this bitches acting mad, must got what you wish you had. All this hating shit is sad. I be really feeling bad for you bitches, always spreading. Everybody should've never tell they visit. Bitches always acting funny, that's why I roll with my niggas. Keep my circle tight so I hate it never get near us. I be in the city counting bread with my team. Keep that hating over there, but we make a scene. Facts.
Kicks clean, fresh wash, you can catch me in my city with my squad. We all about them Benjis, and you're not. We stop about the pots when you step on your block. But you don't want kicks clean, fresh wash, you can catch me in my city with my squad. We all about them Benjis, and you're not. We stop about the pots when you step on your block. But you don't want war.
Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
It's all about the profit. Don't ever try to diss me. You get shot, we gonna catch you lacking. It's like you know with the lady. She's not y'all pushing with the screaming. Y'all talk, tell Kim how's my book bag. Then I'ma say she me the rockin' your stuff. There we happen on the Brooklyn. Switch line, can't wait to go to her. Switch things, but we got a whole warrant. He put it on the game, he will take it on the race.
Kicks clean, fresh wash, you can catch me in my city with my squad. We all about them Benjis, and you're not. We stop about the pots when you step on your block. Kicks clean, fresh wash, you can catch me in my city with my squad. We all about them Benjis, and you're not. We stop about the pots when you step on your block.
Right now, the DJ Epps and Friends Show. Weeknights at 10 p.m. with live turntable mixes and interviews. It's time to turn up your smart device and crank it loud.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's your boy Diddy. As we proceed to give you what you need, we are the world famous, the supreme, grand imperial. Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
Father God, we first want to take this time to say thank you. Thank you for life. Thank you for love. Thank you for those who are tuned in to this live at this moment. We pray, Lord, that whoever is tuned in right now, that you bless them. Allow them to have an enjoyable time. Allow them to be able to come on here and not worry about problems and not worry about what is going on, but we know that you are taking care of it. At this moment, at this time, allow people to feel loved, to feel peace, and to smile. Said, do not be weary of doing good. So I pray that everybody sows good and reaps good, encouraging one another and looking out for one another. In your holy name we pray. Amen. This is DJ Epps and Friends. Let's go.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
What's good? What's good?
Oh, we making history. That's all. It's a Tuesday, and we making history. Right about now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell everybody. First of all, big shout to our network, Zodiac TV. Shout to Amazon, Fire TV, Roku TV, Signature Series Network, all with us. And we do this every Tuesday. Me and AV, Alpha Villain, we have OG sessions, and we bring interviews with a lot of celebrities, athletes, and of course bloggers and all that. You know what I mean? But I had to bring some family through. You know what I mean? Today, this is the first time we're going on 4 ways right quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and let AV introduce himself as my co-host, and then we're gonna bring in our host as well. Go ahead, AV.
What's good, Team Epps? Shout out to Team Epps, man. I go by the name of AV, aka Alpha Villains. I got a YouTube channel. Make sure y'all subscribe. It's good to be here, man, with Rico and Nikki. Big fan of your show.
Thanks.
And it's perfect that y'all here because I'm not gonna be the only nigga that they crucify. We got Rico on here with me to back me up and shit. Yo, so it's good to be here. Let's get it.
That's good.
All right, man. So let's get to it, man. 8 at the table. We have Rico in the building and the oh so beautiful Nikki. Nikki, how you doing, girl?
I'm good. I was getting drunk waiting for y'all.
Oh, really? So you about to talk your shit, huh?
So it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit,
baby.
Oh man, here we go.
And my boy Rico was getting lit with me last night. He rolled up in my party last night, surprised me and everything, yo.
Yeah, I had to pop up one time. Pop up one time for the one time.
Definitely. All right, so we got a whole hour with session for all of us. Let's just get to it. I want to know how 8 at the table came about.
8 at the table, I mean, shit, it came about so we got Alan and his team, and basically they just wanted to talk about everything that people were scared to talk about, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? They want to basically make sure that it's a place where we can enlighten people. The main word that we like to use is educate, that there are other ideas that are out there and there are other perceptions and realities that people live with, and you don't have to agree with them more so, but you have to understand that it exists. So then that way, you can actually kind of have that kind of dialogue with people that may think differently, and you don't have to worry about feeling offended or, maybe even being sensitive or triggering somebody else's sensitivity with just how you think. So we kind of want to break that ice and just basically, educate the world that other ideas and ways of thinking do exist.
Word. Nikki, I mean, you want to put your 2 cents in that?
Yeah, so one of my friends, I had started a podcast a while ago, like before I got 8 at the table with 2 other females. And one of my coworkers was like, oh, you should go on the show. My friend Oliver is on there, yada, yada, yada. So I was watching the page and I did recognize Rico. And he was like, yeah, I'm a man that's in high demand and all this other stuff. And I was listening to what they talk to. And I'm that type of person where, like, I think it, I say it. It could get me in trouble sometimes, but I can't help it. I don't know any other way. Like, I'm trying to tone it down. So I see on the show is very much like whatever people think, they not afraid to say it, and I love it. So I went on the show. I didn't really audition. I kind of like hit up Alan and was like, I would like to come through. I went there, and I was there till about 4 or 5 in the morning. 4 or 5 in the morning, just talking. Ever since then, I've been on every 8 at the table episode.
Yeah, she was talking.
Dope.
Yeah. I like what y'all doing. Yeah, like I said earlier, shit, I'm a big fan. I watch y'all show, and I think it's important because you guys have the male perspective and the female perspective, and y'all don't hold your tongue. No topic is off the table, and it's important because it ain't cap. Mm-hmm. A lot of you niggas are talking on the show. You guys are talking that real shit, and women are responding, triggering me. I'm yelling at the computer. I'm like, yo, what is real shit? Right. And people think about it. Like I said, when I come on here and shot irk a lot of Epps' people, but I'm talking that real shit without trying to disrespect anybody. So it's good to see what y'all doing because more people need to hear about this shit. It's crazy how much dating and how many people have a hard time with men and women. This shit is crazy. So hopefully y'all can shed some light on that shit.
I mean, this shit changes, right?
I just want to say that, you know what I mean? Well, actually, I want to ask you guys, is it all right for me as a married man? Because I know all of y'all single. I'm the only one that's married, long-term relationship. Is it okay for me to talk my shit as well? Or do I need to be careful how I say my words and how I get down? You know what I mean?
Nah, no. What, Nikki?
Go ahead. Talk your shit. Go ahead, Nikki.
Who? Like, who you need to be careful for? Who we being careful for?
Well, you know, family members, you know, definitely my spouse, you know what I mean? And friends. I have friends out here in Miami, you know what I mean, that probably, you know, would judge me in a certain way because how I say things, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know that way. But, you know, I just feel like you will just have to learn how to be respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disrespectful, respectfully. That's what we're going to say.
Yeah, Rico, help me out. Help me out. You first.
I'm not going that route at all. And, you know, it's funny because like there are a couple of people that are married on It at the Table, and they got in their fair share of trouble. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I feel like the truth sets you free. So you guys say it how it is, and it's your wife's job or your husband, it's your spouse's job to understand who you are. Even if you think differently than how you did before, they have to accept that you going to change, and you got to be vocal about it because that's the only way they can accept it. You feel me? If I start trying to like maneuver obviously you want to present your words in a certain way, but if I start trying to maneuver my words in a sense where I'm kind of hiding or like burying them, then what's going to happen is eventually it's going to build up. And then once that shit builds up, I'm going to eventually say it in a way that's all the way disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But if you kind of that's how I do on the show. I'm not cutting it up. I'm not chopping it up. I'm not censoring it. You feel me? And people are going to take it. But guess what? You're going to accept me for who I am and how I believe or whatever I believe. You get me? There ain't no confusion.
Let me piggyback on that, Rico. No doubt, my nigga. I agree. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't let anything snowball. A lot of niggas feel like they're gonna be perceived as insecure if your girl is out of pocket and you address that shit. Now, if she's your girl, wifey, there's a way to address it initially. But if she doesn't understand or adhere to what you address, and she don't respect you, or you have to take it up a notch. As a man, it's your choice to say, all right, fuck, I ain't fucking with you no more, because you're not listening. So it goes both ways too, though. Hold up. Wifey got to learn how to talk to me too. You know what I'm saying? She can't be acting crazy, revealing dumb shit in public. So it goes both ways. You get what you give. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm caring, if I'm respecting you, I expect it in return. That's only fair.
Yeah.
Eight at the Table is in the building. Please follow my peoples, man. Rico, Nikki in the building. Of course, Alpha Villain, my co-host on Tuesdays. Everybody, share the live. You know how we do over here. Share the live so we can get more numbers up in here, man. Anything you guys wanna mention, address, talk about before me and AV tell you what we want to talk about?
Yeah. So I just want to say, Eight at the Table for most of the cast members, it's our therapy. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us don't have a lot of people that we could relate to. Our friends, huh?
Don't speak for them. Speak for you. It's your therapy.
No, I don't know how close you are with the other cast members, Rico, but the other castmates said that the show helped them a lot. They was able to talk to different people with different perspectives. I feel like with our friends are a lot like us. So when you're wrong, they're gonna be like, yeah, bitch, you was right. Yeah, he was wrong. No, you know, we have T, that's an older woman, Erin, that's married. We have Danny, that's funny. You know, you have a bunch of different people that could sit there and be like, well, did you look at it this way? Did you see it that way? And it's just like, it helped. I know it helped me because when I was first on that show, I was very immature, very like off at the mouth. I'm still off at the mouth, but I'm mature now. So, you know, it definitely helped me too. Seeing yourself on camera when you speak and say certain things, it definitely makes you look at yourself in a different way.
So I got a question based on what you said about therapy. And, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that don't have a place to talk to. What are your thoughts in relationships as far as getting, let's say you got a girl and shit and her family is involved in your business and vice versa? Because I know a lot of single mothers are jealous of their daughters because their daughters are happy or they're achieving some shit that they can't achieve. So I always tell niggas, to when they go out on a date, to make sure they ask 2 questions. How's your relationship with your daughter, with your mother, and how's your relationship with your father? That's how you kind of know what kind of woman you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So what are your thoughts on family members and friends getting involved in your relationship?
I feel like when I'm dating, I only care about your immediate family members. If you don't live with your mom or live with your dad, they're none of my business. Like, seriously. Now, your children, the relationship that you have with them, the relationship that you have with the mother of your child, that very much concerns me, because now I have a choice to make. Is this going to add stress to my life? Or is going to be just a couple more people or another person for me to love? You know what I mean? So that's, you could definitely ask a person how was they raised, but I'm one of those people where, you know, I was in a foster system. I don't have a really great relationship with my mom. I haven't spoken to her for years, actually. So, you know, if somebody want to judge me for that and feel like, oh, I'm not going to make a good wife or a good mother because I don't have a good relationship with my mother, then it's their loss. So I feel like if you don't immediately have to deal with them, it shouldn't be really your concern too much.
A topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you, Rico?
I mean, like, so I agree, kind of what Nikki's saying. Just a little bit of a different approach, you know. Like, so I agree in the sense of, you know, I'd like to take things personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever your relationships are with whoever, it doesn't even matter if if you have to deal with them immediately or not, to me, because everybody's different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm going to talk to you is going to be different than how I talk to Nikki. And how I talk to Nikki is going to be different than how I talk to Alan. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. And that relationship is so different, and it will always be different. You know what I'm saying? Because different people are going to bring out different sides and different personalities within you. You know what I'm saying? Within you is really what I'm saying, because there's so many things and so many layers that everybody has that only certain people can access. So I can have a great relationship with my mom and a terrible relationship with my father, but my father could be a better person than my mother. You get what I'm saying? So like, word. All of that really doesn't mean anything. And I really feel like people should hone in on what you have with that person, because what you bring out of that person is far more different than what everybody else is going to bring out of that person, because it is subjective per person. You feel me?
That is a big fact, because in this YouTube space, this content creator space, there's a lot of niggas that are looking at these content creators like they the gospel. But what you're saying is every situation is different. When you know yourself as a man, it's easier for you to discern who you're dealing with and hold that experience accordingly. So that's a big fact, bro.
AV, I don't want to cut you off, but as a person, let's not make it like as a
man. No doubt, my bad.
As a person, as a man and as a woman, if you know yourself,
for sure.
You know, we gotta make sure that we include, you know, that's why they be trying
everybody.
People.
You're right.
How does pride and ego affect the relationship?
You gotta see me or Nikki, because Nikki got the most.
Yeah, I got the most pride and ego. I really had to change that. I mean, like, if I was the last person to text you, I'm not texting you again. I don't call guys more than once. If I called you once, you've seen it. If your phone was off or do not disturb, I don't care. And it's all really my pride and my ego. Like, I never want to seem like somebody that's thirsty on your job or sweating you or whatever or whatnot. But in relationships, it's not good, because you got to learn how to, like, take accountability for your actions. Like, you can't be like, well, you did this, so I'm going to do that. Or no, definitely, it definitely affects relationships in a negative way.
But let me ask you this, though, Nikki. Do you plan on with you knowing that? Do you plan on working on that for the right person, or you just going to stick to your guns?
Sometimes it works, and let me tell you why. I had this guy that I liked a while ago. He said he was going to call me or whatever. And, like, it was getting late. So I was just, like, a little late. I was getting ready for bed or something. So I'm like, let me call him and see what's up. Then my pride and my ego was like, no. If he wanted to talk to you, he would talk to you. 2 minutes later, he was ringing my phone. So it actually helps me sometimes. Now, when I'm wrong about a situation, you know what I mean? Like, I can't be petty. I can't let my pride and ego be like, you know what? Like, no, I got to have the last say. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what's wrong with a lot of people. They have to have the last word. They have to have the last say. And it's just like, I definitely have changed that.
Gotcha.
I mean, I think pride and ego, right, are different things. So I feel like ego will always destroy everything, you know, relationships, no matter what, friendships, any type of relationship. Ego will always destroy it. Pride, in a sense, can sometimes help, because sometimes pride is not necessarily egotistical. Sometimes pride is just morals. You feel me? So, like, if the pride is based on your self-morals, then that's your boundary. So then, no, I don't think that it really destroys the relationships. It defines the relationship. You know what I'm saying? And pride can, you know, too much of anything can destroy it. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not saying that it can't. But there is a fine line. So I think sometimes it's essential to have pride. You know, I don't want to say something like Nikki's example. I don't like Nikki's example. Like that I don't like Nikki's example. My thing, you know, my pride, if I had to give an example, it'd be like, I told you don't come into my house at 2 o'clock in the morning. And then you come into my house at 2 o'clock in the morning. Now my pride is kicking in because it's disrespectful versus me double texting you. That's minuscule to me. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has their different things. But like, to me, my pride kicks in when I feel like you starting to push past the boundaries that I set. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where my pride would kick in. But I don't have pride in terms of double texting you. If I want to talk to you, I want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let that pride be like, nah, I texted her at 10 p.m. and she ain't texting back. Fuck it. Now, there is a thirst level. I ain't going to text you for 7 days straight and you dubbing me. That's not happening. You feel me? You feel me? But, like, you know, I don't mind sending a double text. I don't mind calling you back to back. And then when I do get in contact with you, I got some questions for you. So, like, what's up with you? Like, you know what I mean? You don't see me calling you? You don't see me texting you? What is this? If it's not that, then let me know so I can stop, you know? But I'm not going to let that just be like, fuck it. If you want to talk to me, you can talk to me. They'll call me. Nah, because I'm not on your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how this works.
Facts. Nah, yeah, I like what you said, man, because I feel the same way. You know what I mean? Like, for me, and I'm talking about as a man, from a man's perspective, if you want something, go after it. You know what I mean? Once I get confirmation you're not interested, you don't call me back, you're not texting me back, you're not interested, and I keep it moving. You said something very important, too. Pride and ego is very different. I think having pride is necessary is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. Having pride in your appearance, your body, etc., your crib, how you keep it, that's your pride. Your ego, on the other hand, that's an emotional thing that you kind of turn on when you're trying to be spiteful or you trying to prove something to somebody and shit. So definitely you got to have pride, but ego's a killer, like Rico said, because an ego will cause you to overlook a dude that was good for you, Nikki, right? You can't call him because of ego. That could happen. Or ego could be like, for me, I just regarded somebody that was probably a good fit for me. So that's where you have to kind of balance it out. But I agree with you.
I got a question for Nikki, right? Nikki, you ever had a situation, right? I'm going to say situation in terms of like you were speaking to somebody and maybe you didn't get that far because your ego got in the way?
Because their ego or my ego?
Yours.
Keep it real. And do you regret it? Keep it real.
Because I have to sit here and think about, okay, ego. Like, I remember I went on a date and it took me 2 hours to get ready because I decided to put my hair in these spiral curls, right? I wanted to look extra cute. So when we went out and we got to the spot, I looked at the guy up and down. I was like, you look nice. He ain't really look nice. He had on Yeezys and sweats. Not really my thing.
Gray sweats though?
Like dark blue. Like,
I'll fuck with you. I'll fuck with you.
So he was like, thank you. And I was like, guy, I took 2 hours to get ready for your ass. You're not even going to say, like, damn, I like your eyes. Like, nothing. And I feel like because maybe my ego was hurt or whatever, or like not my self-confidence, because I knew I was the shit. Okay, it was just like, damn, it kind of like set the tone for the rest of the day. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I was over it. I was ready to go. Like, I was over it. But did I miss out on anything? No, because he was not opening no car doors. Like, when it was time to order the food, he ordered what he wanted and just walked off. Like, I would have asked, what would you like? And then ordered my shit. Like, no, he just walked off. I was like, oh, his mannerism is horrible. But I was already, I guess, because I was like, all right. Because earlier, I was just like, all right, I'm just over this guy. Like, I was just over it. So I was picking apart everything. Do I feel like I missed out on anything? No, not really.
Does the pride and ego turn like into signs of immaturity?
I feel like it has to do with what you've been through. You know what I mean? I feel like a person, I feel like they put too much into people or their last relationship. That's when that pride and ego come in. So it's just like, I remember a time, you know, years ago, begging one of my exes not to leave or to stay. And I was like, oh, like thinking about it, I'm like, I never want to give a man that much power, like ever. So that's when that pride kicks in, when there's situations where you know you're supposed to apologize, you know you're wrong, but you don't want them to see you weak. You don't want them to see you like sensitive or vulnerable. So it's just like, that's where that kicks in. So, yeah.
Rico?
So I'm saying though, so I gotta wait for. So I mean, never. It's crazy you say that because I said this a while back too. Women, this isn't a reflection on you, but like in my experience, most women don't apologize. My mother don't even apologize. She could be dead wrong. I never get an apology. She'll do something nice for me that I didn't ask for. So sometimes when you say,
I apologize.
oh, you do? Okay, good.
Yeah, I might not.
Because, yeah, no doubt.
I might not mean it, but I'm gonna say sorry.
Yo, this shit is, she's keeping it real. Yo, Rico, help me, my nigga. Because that shit is foul. Because the thing is, again, but at the same time, women want a man to apologize. A woman will want you to bring them flowers and all this. We got to do all these tricks to apologize to you, not to you, but to women. And most women don't apologize. And look what you said. Even if they don't mean it, they're going to say it just to kind of calm us down. So that's the double standard right there. So when you talked about the dude not complimenting you, maybe he was going to compliment you later. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, from what I see, when a lot of niggas compliment women, not you in general, but in particular, they compliment women, and it really goes in one ear and out the other because women are always getting complimented all the time. So if we go out on a date and I don't compliment you right away, maybe later, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he tried later, but sometimes that's a strategy niggas use. They don't want to compliment you right away because they don't want to feel like you feel about give you power. So how does a man maneuver that?
What is that? Is that pride or ego? Because I feel like that's crazy. Because if you look nice, somebody that's nice to say they look nice.
Like, it's not stroking your pride.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's what it is.
It's crazy.
If you don't want to stroke your pride, like, yo, women right now are bugging the fuck out. You feel me? So because they're bugging the fuck out, you can't stroke their pride too much. Because it can't, listen, Nikki, it got to a point, like, let's be realistic. It got to a point, if I say you're beautiful, I'm thirsty.
Facts.
If I say,
let's go.
Damn, your eyes, if you walk by, I'm like, damn, Nikki, your eyes are beautiful. That nigga thirsty as hell, bro. Like, but like, I can't, a man nowadays can't even compliment without being ridiculed. So if it gets to that point, now what some men, not all, right, might do is like, you know what? I'm not going to compliment until I know that maybe me and her are at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to see her in a different light and she sees me in a different light. Now I could compliment you more often. Not every woman is like that. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, like, when you're in a dating game, right, the dating game has changed. So now when you're in a dating game and you're 2020, 2021, and you're complimenting multiple women, you're considered thirsty. And it's crazy because then you stumble across a girl who doesn't think that way, like yourself.
No,
and
y'all just caught online. Y'all getting caught online. Y'all getting caught saying beautiful, pretty, sexy under every chick picture. That's why we call y'all thirsty.
No, but like, but y'all do it too.
Y'all getting caught.
That's it.
Because you don't have to be like, oh, you look good as hell. Nikki, your titties look nice. Or Nikki, like, you could say something subtle, like, oh, I like the earrings you got on. Like, something subtle, like your
Nikki,
eyebrows.
Stop it. That's cat. Like, no, we're not going to sit here and cat. We're not going to sit here and cat.
Come on,
I don't know what type of young girls, little girls you dealing with, but grown-ass woman appreciates a man that's attentive. I took 2 hours to get ready. You could have said my Like, it was nice. Something, you know what I mean? And I dated guys that as soon as they saw me, like, they be like, you look beautiful. I appreciate that because now you put me in a good mood. Now I'm feeling good because now I ain't got to worry if I look good for you. Now I know.
But hold up, though. But keep it real. Keep it real, though. Did that, you appreciated it, but did it turn you on? You know what I mean? Not you per se, but most women, they want to get compliments, no doubt. But the dudes that they really like, normally are the dudes that don't compliment them right away.
Mm-hmm. I can't speak for them. Like I can't put myself in the same box with girls that got daddy issues and issues like you know what I mean, and certain issues with affection. You know what I mean? Some women, they really have affection issues. Like they was never hugged, they was never kissed, they was never told they was beautiful. Like I hear plenty of women that, you know, they grew up in a household when their mothers was calling them bitches and hoes. Like what? So you know what I mean? So some women don't know how to receive affection. Some women don't know how to receive respect. I want all the affection. I want all the respect. Like, they can leave that for the birds. Seriously.
I love it. I love it. Yo, Rico's not having it.
Because Nikki sometimes be going left, and I be trying to like grab her, like come back straight head. Nah, but like,
but
like,
this is why we here. I'm a woman. You a man. You gonna speak from your shit. I'm gonna speak from my experience.
Yeah,
Let's go.
This is regular. But I'm gonna say like first, I'm gonna touch on the men getting caught commenting. Realistically, let's put this into reality for a second, right? Men getting caught complimenting other women is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Now, the crazy thing is, women can compliment women under every picture, and it's perfectly fine. Thanks, sis. You're gorgeous too. But if a man does it, oh, you're thirsty. You're under every girl's picture. Well, I can't do what y'all can do. Yeah. Like all I want to do is compliment you on a photo. Right? And it's a problem. But like I'm trying to tell you, like, yo, men right now, we are walking on eggshells for every single thing that we do. And it's realistically like that double standard that I can't compliment a girl on her photo or multiple women. Now I'm thirsty and now I can't. My compliment doesn't hold weight for you because you heard my compliment elsewhere.
So a DJ like me, you know what I mean, always getting followers. And sometimes I tend to look at my followers and see what's up. And, you know, there's beautiful models that end up following me. Now, do I feel thirst? Should I seem thirsty because I like the picture, but not, and then I follow her? Do I seem thirsty? Because I don't do that. I like the picture, but I don't follow her. But would I look thirsty if I follow her?
Y'all pay too much attention to this shit online. Like, I don't even look at that. Now, if you're liking 50 pictures, all 50 of her pictures back to back, and you send a DM, then maybe that's a bit too much. But if she's that popping, and she could literally tell that you liked one picture and then followed her, that's too much time on your hands. Like, that's too much.
Well, you know what's crazy too, though, Nikki? What you said. You said that most dudes, for the most part, are paying too much attention to online, but not for you. But in my experience, for most women, the social media really kind of ruined dating, and that's their bat signal. Like TikTok, all this type of shit. Before, when this shit first came out, and they were saying that social media ruined dating, I agree with that shit. But now, it's confirmation. Most women are revealing themselves via TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that dumb shit. To shit that we talk about, that men complain about in this dating era. So it's hard for us but it's hard for men to not pay attention to social media because that's the only way you can kind of access women. Because if you step to a broad at the gas station and you're not physically whatever, first thing she's gonna do, she's gonna verify you, check to see your status, see if you pop it. Mm-hmm. So the internet is important because that's the way that niggas are talking to people or communicating. And that's why probably lame step to you and they can't talk to you in person because they lit on Instagram, but in person they goofy. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is all fucked up.
Watch this, right? Why don't we do this too? I'm gonna give you a spin because there's also a situation where they look for your Instagram for verification, right? So I feel like it's different, right? As a dude, I like let's say I meet a girl, I'm like, damn, she don't got followers. yes. Like, I love, she not on Instagram like that. Damn, I said it to the homies. Oh, we call that a hidden gem. She's a hidden gem.
A unicorn, yeah.
Like that. But if you're a dude and your Instagram looks corny and I stumble into you and then you look at my Instagram, like, a girl might be like, But if then you go on the flip side and I'm a different dude that she stumbles into and my gram is lit, maybe I'm verified, I got 200,000-300,000 followers, she's geeked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like you're right. Social media does play a big factor in the game. You know what I mean? Now, I just personally feel like men like women that don't got followers and is not really, social media savvy. But I feel like some women, not all, some women, like, the interest level from here to here will always depend on if he's lit, if he's popping, if he look like he's living that life. Oh, he about to fly me out, sis. Yeah, we out there. Yeah, it's just saw him.
We going on a boat.
You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy world nowadays.
Big shout to Sus
That's
One
what I'm saying.
in the building. DJ Sus One and no Sus. Us light skins, man. We not thirsty like that. Relax, all right, man. Relax.
And Sus is not a shade above light either.
Light skin niggas need to stick together. So let me ask y'all this though. So we talked about social media. What are your thoughts on girls' trips?
Can't trust it.
Girls trips be lit. Listen, the worst that can happen while I'm in a relationship on a girls trip is that I let a white dude slap my ass. Like, if I'm like twerking in a pool or some dumb shit, he's like, oh, slap, because it happened to me before. And like my friend cut the camera off as soon as his hand went up in the air like this. So I know that white dude slapped your ass. And I was like, no, he didn't. He missed. But that's the worst thing that happened. I didn't have no dudes pouring liquor in my mouth. I didn't have no guys in the hotel room or anything like that. I really feel like it depends on your girl. Because technically, I had my back turned, so I ain't see dude ready to slap me. So it wasn't my fault. But you know what I mean? It definitely depends on your type of girl and her friends too. But I'm like, damn, because I can't say I'm the whole friend, but I be like, where the niggas at? I don't know. But it's not to do anything with them. It's like when y'all go on vacation, y'all want to be with a bunch of dudes. Or y'all be like, where the pretty females at? So I'm kind of like both. I'm like, where the pretty females at? Where the dudes at? If it's a type of trip where it's just females and it's just like, okay, cool. But I don't know. I really feel like it depends on your chick if you could trust her and what type of friends that she hang out with, ultimately.
Do you see my comments?
Yo, Rico. Rico said something very important. Rico said, most dudes that are pop, they're doing their thing, they're grinding, whatever, don't want a woman that has a lot of followers that are Instagram that's lit. Now, let me ask you this. If you bring in a girl, she gonna be your main, or she's getting a better priority in your rotation, Rico, for you, and from what you've coached with men and talked to men, do you think men, if she gonna be your main, can she go on a girl's trip? Can she go out with her girls, do a hookah and shit, just to dance? Can she have social media? Since we both know what it is, I thought a lot of women want to be wifed up, right? They want to be provided for, but they're not willing to let go of the shit that's gonna make them wifed up.
Yeah, they want to be hoes and housewives.
Shit. Rico, help me, bro.
And a housewife. That's what I call them.
So, I mean, I'm going to say like this. You have to let him go. It's unfortunate. You gotta let him go because I wanna go too. So you gotta remember the rules and the standards you set for your relationship. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, you can't trust the girl's trip because I done had, and I'm not making this up, I done had a whole bachelorette party in my section and some of them was doing some things. You know what I'm saying? So and I was like, this made me I don't want my girl can't have a bachelorette party. I'm not playing this game. This is what, but you can't really trust the girl's trip, but at the same time, you gotta let it go because you know why? You want a guy's trip. You know what I'm saying? You want your girl to go out. Your girl gotta, what Baby Boy's mom say? mama gotta have a life too, Jody. You know what I'm saying? The girls want to live. Like, the girls want to live.
Yeah. I'm Melvin. Yeah.
So you gotta let them live because you want to live too. Now, like I said, you definitely gotta put some boundaries because if she thinks she's about to start going on girls trip, getting smacked by white niggas' asses, part of my terminology. Or right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that. You feel me? Like, you're not gonna disrespect me.
And if you didn't see it, it didn't happen. Okay.
Well, you know,
Yo, and another thing.
Hold
Go ahead. My bad.
This because I just realized that I'm still getting over my situation because, you know, I let wifey go to where was it? Maldives, and she went with matter of fact with an ex-girl I used to go and hang out with in high school, and with a bunch of girls, and I'm like, damn, man. But Rico, I think you're absolutely right. You gotta let them go, 'cause especially me. I'm traveling all around the world DJing, and you know, go ahead and go have some fun. You know what I mean? I know my answers and questions are corny because I'm the married one, so I love.
Yo, hey, you know what? That's a cheat code. You can't even use that example. You know why? Because Maldives is not Miami. It's not Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's way different. That is, if my girl says, hey, I'm gonna go there, I'm like, go twice. How many times you want to like go there and back? But when you hit me, I'm going to Atlanta for All-Star Weekend, it's a different situation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
But you know what though? You guys are right. And at the end of the day, man, somebody gonna do what they want to do regardless. Whether you tell her not to go, if she wanna do something, she gonna do it, and vice versa. You can't change somebody. You can determine whether they wifey material if they decide not to go. If they used to go and they stop going because of you, that's something to consider. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't force a grown-ass person to do what they want to do. They want to do what they want to do.
Yeah,
and it is what it is.
If your woman is gonna cheat on you, she's gonna cheat on you at work.
Fact.
Girls' night out, girls' trip out. While she going to see her mother, she gonna be fucking the next door neighbor.
Yeah, all of that.
She gonna cheat. So
I
it depends
believe
on
that.
what type of women you have. And actually, I feel like
what you say, Rico? You don't believe that?
Huh?
I used to believe that, but I realized something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I realized you got to protect your relationship. Like, this is a new theory that I have. I used to believe that it's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. Yes and no. Because if you
what was your last relationship, babe?
My last relationship was about 3 years ago. 2019 is when it ended. 2019.
You're 27. So the last relationship you had was at 24 years old.
Did you not do math? You didn't do math right.
Have a
That was at 25.
Until we could talk.
Nah, but first of all, wait, no, hold on, Nikki. Time out. When was your last relationship, Nikki?
2 years ago, or a year and a half ago.
How long was you in that relationship? Let's peel back some layers. Okay. How long were you in this relationship, Nikki?
I was in that relationship for almost 2 years, and the relationship I had previously before that, I was in it for 5.
Okay, cool. So how old were you 2 years ago?
That's irrelevant, but go ahead.
Okay, so all I'm saying is don't be the kettle calling the pot black. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same age, damn near, maybe a year different. But what I'm gonna say is, before I was sidetracked it, damn, nigga, you gonna fuck my shit up. I was talking about some weird shit, man.
I thought it was just on the show.
Nah, man, she always doing that because she be trying. Because you know why?
Nah, shit, we were talking about cheating. If you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat regardless.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So that was my old theory, right? Yeah, because if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But now I realize if you protect your relationship, you give yourself an opportunity for it not to happen, right? Because I could be in a relationship with Nikki right now. Let's say we dating for 2 years, and now it's getting to a point where I'm a little bored. I want to go out. I want to venture off. X, Y, Z. Maybe I got more dollars to my name, so now I want to go flex a little bit more, right? But if she protects it enough, long enough, maybe I might have that itch for a year. Maybe if she protects it for that year, that itch go away. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm like, fuck that. I don't even want to do that no more. I wanted to do it. I was about to do it, but I didn't do it. But now I don't want to do it going forward. So if you protect your relationship, you give yourself a fighting chance for the cheating not to happen. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it easy, because at the end of the day, if you make it easy, it's guaranteed to happen. But if you at least try to protect your relationship and limit the possibilities, that urge will subside. You know what I'm saying? So that's my new theory on relationships and cheating.
I like
That's excellent. That's basically what you're saying for everyone who's watching. Basically, what Rico's saying is make sure you gotta take care of each other. You know what I mean? You protect your relationship. You protect your interests with each other. And that kind of segues into this question. Should women spoil men?
Of course. What? Oh, all right. That shit. We about to pin that.
Now
It depends on what your man like. Like if your dude like food, if he like going out to eat, if he like jewelry, if he like clothes, if he likes tools, like whatever it is, you're supposed to know the person enough to eventually to know what they like and give them the stuff that they want. Like, why you have to wait on special occasions? Do you want to wait for your birthday or Valentine's Day or Mother's Day for just flowers? So I'm like, I said this like a week ago. I said, I can't be broke in a relationship because I love to spoil my guy. Like, and it's not always about money. It's just like being able to do stuff. Because I could cook. I fuck good. I do a lot of shit good. Like, that's regular. You know what I mean? But I'm I'm talking about the extra shit. Like, I like to do extra stuff because I want someone to put that effort into me.
How does a man earn that, though? I know he don't get that shit off rip. How does he earn that? How does a man earn to get spoiled? Because most women don't like to part with their money. They want to spend my money and keep their money. Not you, but most women. So most women would say no. That's why I flipped it, because the original question was, should a man spoil a woman? But I wanted to hear what you said. So, Nikki, you a unicorn, but most women say a nigga got to do 10 different things to earn a blowjob, or 5 different things to get anal, or he only gets shit on special occasions. This ain't us. But when I say most niggas are celebrating, celebrating something that they should be getting on the norm. So how does a nigga earn being spoiled by his woman?
All right, so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let Rico answer after. When you hear about women spoiling their men, it's because they feel like their man is an investment.
They feel like their man is what?
An investment. Okay.
Boom.
All right. Like, for example, I was out and shorty I talked to, he said, how much you need? He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, going to dinner with my friends. He's like, how much you need? I'm like, 300. Cash strapped it to me. 2 days later, I sent him $50 for some food. I never spent that money. That shit was sitting in my cash app. But it was the gesture. Like, oh, that was so sweet. And it's just like, and then when I see him again, I'm going to have him a gift from my money, not from the shit that he gave me. Or I'm going to do something else, because he gives that to me 10 times over. So why not? You understand? He's invested in me, so why I'm not going to be invested in him? So I just feel like that's how some people are just selfish. So when you have somebody that's, I'm about to say shellfish. I can't even say that word. But when you have someone that only gives a fuck about themselves, you're going to have an issue with that. And that goes for both men and women. Some men don't care to only just get you stuff for special occasions. But, I just feel like with a woman, it depends on how she is. Because you could have all the money in the world and still be a fucking bum. You can still have a broke mentality. So you can have a woman that has her own money and she still act like a bum. Like, no, not my money, your money. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel like. I feel like most women, when they spend their money on their man, it's because they know their man is invested in them and she's invested in him.
Shout out to everybody that bought a badge. We really appreciate it, man. Unique coordinator, shout out to, of course, 8 at a Table in the building. That bought a badge, one-on-one TV show. And Yeza, we appreciate you. Everybody share the live before we get up out of here in the next 10 minutes.
That's
matter of fact, 10 minutes.
I want to hear Rico shit, though.
What happened?
Oh, my bad. If you didn't have anything to say, I wanted to hear what Rico's take was on that shit.
Yeah, I did too. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's first of all, shout out to Mayday. Mayday was in the comments, and he said something very, very important, right? Alpha Villain AV, let's not ever speak on earning getting spoiled as a man. We've earned being spoiled for centuries because we've been the providers for centuries.
Fact.
We don't have to earn being spoiled anymore. We deserve to be spoiled. You understand? A man has to do so many different things and go through so many loopholes for women that we should be spoiled regardless. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say earn. Now, what I will say is the reason why some men don't get spoiled is because they don't feel like they deserve to be spoiled. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they don't get it. And so, like, when you're a man and you're a man and you know what you bring to the table, a girl's going to understand who you are, and she's going to view you as an investment, or I like to say she's going to view you as beneficial. And anything that is beneficial, you take care of across the board. You know what I'm saying? So you got a brand new car, that car is beneficial to you, right? You love it. It looks good. It drives nice. You get it clean every week, inside and out, detailed every week. So if you had a hoopty, you don't give a fuck if you got McDonald's fries in the corner and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So as long as you are beneficial to that woman, she's going to spoil you, but you also have to allow her to spoil you. Some men this is where you have ego, where a man doesn't allow a woman to spoil them, right? That's egotistical. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't need you to buy me anything. No, I don't need her to buy me anything either. I got everything on my own, but I would like it. You know what I'm saying? That just goes to show that you are being attentive. You are investing in me as much as I'm investing into you, no matter what we may have to invest with. You know what I'm saying?
And last, before we get up out of here, man, most importantly, too. And Nikki, you tell me first. How important is sex in your life? How much? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? How many times you need it? You know what I mean? Hey, stop coughing when I'm talking about sex here, all right?
Bring your ass, all right? So I said this at 8 at the table. I was like, if there was a 3, like a tier, and it would be sex, companionship, and finances. Sex will be at the top. Like, if the sex is bad, baby, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how well we get along. I'm not going to respect your shit. I might fuck around with somebody else. Like, you have to be able to satisfy me sexually. Like, and it's bad because if I say, like, a percentage, it's probably, like, 50%. And then, like, 30% is like companion, like actually being able to like stand each other, and then 20% is like financial. That's
a good breakdown.
Because you could build finances. Half of the time, people in like their early 20s, their mid 20s, they not even financially stable. So how you want to sit there and be like, oh, you gotta be a millionaire? You want to fuck me? You gotta be a millionaire? Like, bitch, shut up. You're not.
But
even.
So it's
just like you could build it.
Can you build sex, Nikki?
Huh?
Can you build like your sex game? Can't you do that?
No, I feel like it's either there or not. It's not like I just feel like it. It's different for y'all men because maybe y'all could train a girl. I don't feel like I want to train a man. Like I don't. I like hoes. Like I like my nigga. Like I like my man that been there, done that, been around a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, how many girls does he fuck, babe? I don't know. I like them kind of men because some of them know how to do everything, and you just be like, oh my God, whoever told you this, I'm so happy. That's the kind of guy. I don't want the guy that only been in 2 relationships, been with 3 bitches, like, because you want to know what she likes. You don't really know how to like do different shit. So it's just like, no, give me the whore. I want the man whore without. Because I know people going to go in the comments. But, clean. You know what I mean?
Clarify that. Yeah, the clean hoe. Clean hoe, yeah.
All right, well, for everybody that agrees with Nikki, if you are a female, I just want to let you know that we shared the stat at 8 at the table. This is my 8 at the table voice. And at 8 at the table, the stat was a man who has sex with more than 30 partners has, I think it was a 70 or 80% chance of not being able to be faithfully monogamous-wise in a committed relationship because there's too many experiences that he is comparing you to that you can never fulfill. So that man hoe will be cheating on your ass.
Baby,
more likely than not.
Not me. You got to be the best he had. That's all you got to be.
Nikki, you never been cheated on? Nikki, you never been cheated on? You never been cheated on?
Probably. Sweetie, I wasn't the best 5 years ago. I couldn't deep throat. I couldn't nothing. I'm a God now.
All right, so look.
Everything.
All right, so look, let me ask this question,
none of my exes could fuck me. No old bodies. No nigga could fuck, because I'm a new, when I say new, New chick, they can't fuck with me. I'm sorry. Everything is different.
So
Everything
your
is
sex
different.
game is what you saying.
It's up there, baby. I don't care.
But you built it. You feel me? That's all I want.
Exactly.
How did you build it?
How I built it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Personally, for me, I found one guy to do everything with. One guy that didn't have no fear. Like, he'll fuck in public. He'll have you on top of him while he driving. Fucking y'all fucking the bathroom. Y'all do this. Y'all do that. Y'all to use toys. Everything like that. One person that give you that experience. Where I feel like sometimes guys they need a whole bunch of chicks to show them what the hell to do. But that one person that you took your time with, and now you starting y'all talk so you can understand the anatomy of a man much more. It's lit after that. It's lit. And what I feel like what makes me good at sex is I pay attention to what turns the guy on. When you kiss him here, if you lick his ear, if you suck his nipple, if you kiss him on his stomach, do some guys like they head sucked harder or so like do they like the double hand stroke? Like you have to pay attention to these things because what worked on your last dude might not work on a new one. So I pay attention to all of that and I feel like that's what makes me good at sex.
Nah, no doubt. And you know what's crazy too? This is important that women listen to. And men need to understand when you meet a woman, she's a reflection of her last relationship. I don't like my head like that. I like head this way. So Nikki paying attention to that. Not only do you have to pay attention to the man, but the man has to instruct the broad, the new broad, and kind of put her back to factory settings and make her compatible to what you want. You know what I mean? So a lot of women are not like you, Nikki, and a lot of niggas are not like us because they're scared to tell a broad, nah, slow down, oh, watch out. But women have to pay attention to men, and men have to stop being afraid to tell a bro what he likes in bed to customize her for him.
Exactly.
AKA, you build your sex game. I just want to let you know, you guys just told me how you reconstruct the sex in your relationships. Both of you.
That's it. Nah, you're absolutely right. Sex, listen, Nikki doesn't want to teach a nigga how to do shit. She just be there. If you like a broad or you like a dude, you're going to take the time to tell him what, you kind of coach him how to do it. But yeah, I agree with you, Rico. You could definitely build up your sex game. You know what I mean? I'm doing shit now that I wasn't doing back then, but that comes with, with experience. You know what I mean? You kind of do different things.
Maybe I should say I like hoes. I like my men well experienced. We're going to change that. Don't quote me on that, y'all. I like well experienced. That's what I'm going to say. With some experience, okay? I like long resume.
Wow, man. I love the politics, the talk over here, man. Rico, Nikki, man, thank you for coming on the show. This is our first time actually going four ways with anybody doing an interview. So, we really appreciate this right here, man. Everybody,
we appreciate you.
That was in the building, you know what I mean? Big shout to King Afi. Big shout to Sus One that was in the building. Couple of other heads and blue heads. Everybody at Blue Water Badge, we appreciate you. Sharon, we appreciate you. The entire 8 at the Table staff, we appreciate you and we love your show, guys. Keep doing what you're doing, and we you got our support. Whatever y'all need over here on the Miami side. Rico, you already know.
Yeah, word.
Yo, do us a favor though too, man. We appreciate y'all for coming out. Let us know where people can find you, follow you, etc. Your show, all of that.
Yeah.
Yes. So we down here. If you guys look, we right here. 8 at the Table. Check us out. We go live every Thursday. I'm Nikki Diamante, and that's Mr. We're Here. Or I'm here. I'm sorry, but we're here. But you're there.
We're here. Yeah. HERE. Mr. I'm outside.
HERE, we outside. Thank you guys so much for having me as a guest.
We appreciate you. Rico, what about you, my G? Anything you want to mention before we leave?
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Definitely tap in with me too. Rico_Hundo. You know what I'm saying? The infamous alpha male. That's what we're going to rock with for now. Definitely go ahead and tap that link in my bio, too. I got my new song out. We doing numbers. We got 10,000 monthly listeners. We broke 25,000 streams on the last single. We doing our thing. So definitely support. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. 8 at the Table. Listen, you already know that's going to be what we do. Like, you already know it.
Yeah, man. Please follow my guys, 8 at the Table. Their show is incredible. Hey guys, man.
Subscribe
you
to our YouTube. I'm sorry, Epps.
Yes,
Subscribe to our YouTube. Definitely do that on 8 at the Table. Subscribe, TikTok, all of that. We are everywhere, going crazy on every single platform that we can.
Dope.
That's what it is.
Dope. All right, guys, man. Rico, I know you got some Playboy shit to do. Nikki, you got some more drinking to do. Y'all be safe. And holla anytime, man. You got some friends over here, man. We got your back, man. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Rico, Nikki, we love you guys. Y'all be
Appreciate
safe,
y'all.
man.
Thank you.
Peace.
All right.
Next week, man, we got another edition of Inside the DJ Booth where I bring DJs. Also Alphaville and AV. That's my guy. Tuesday nights, every Tuesday right here, man. He joins me, and we rock out. We bring celebrities. We bring all types of hosts, guests in the building. So big shout out to my man AV. Follow him at Alpha Villains. All right. Next week, let me put it up for you guys right quick. I started something called Inside the DJ Booth where I bring, celebrity DJs on my page. And, we just talk about, just DJ life, what we've been through, how it is, coming up and whatnot, any excitements in the DJ booth, outside the DJ booth, whatever the case is. So, I had Eric B, I had DJ Chubby Chub, had Fly Guy, had DJ Lobo, shout out to my Latinos. And this time I got my man DJ Cash from Atlanta. ATL will be in the building, DJ Cash. My Zoe friend is going to be in the building with me next Tuesday, right here, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Please do not miss out. Do not miss out on that. Let me give a big happy birthday shout out to my man Sam, right there, pretty boy. You see that nigga, pretty boy right there? Sam, we're going to be in Fort Lauderdale in that Pembroke Pines area tomorrow night at the Hoba Lounge celebrating his birthday. So, if you're in that Miami, Fort Lauderdale area, you're more than welcome to come hang out. It's going to be crazy. This Monday night, Love and Hip Hop, Richie Dollar's going to be in the building with me, man. Hosting, the Playhouse Monday with me. You know how we do on Monday nights over there. Shout out to Fat Boy, shout out to DJ Creep, shout out to All Day K, the family. Playhouse Monday is the #1 party in South Florida on a Monday night. So if you want to come by, you're more than welcome. That's Playhouse Monday, Richie Dollars this Monday night. Tomorrow night, I got some indie artists going to be hanging out with me. Salvi Duvin. I hope I said it right. Salvi Duvin. Beautiful, talented, got some great music. You know what I mean? She's going to be in the building, and we're going to talk about her music and what she's doing, what she got coming up, and all that good stuff. All right? Day 13, I see you, boy. Who else? Also tomorrow on the indie show, we're gonna bring back Wayne Head. Last week we had a little technical difficulties with the network. I honestly want to blame it on the Versus battle with Trina and Eve that day. I think they broke the internet and they just broke my internet. I ain't getting no type of Wi-Fi. Things was just messing up. So they just totally messed up my interview with Wayne Head. So we're gonna bring him back tomorrow night right here, live and direct for you and yours. Wayne Head. Great guy. He got a great song too, man. Joint's crazy. You don't want to miss out on that. Texas, I'm coming July 30th and 31st. We coming to Houston for the Texas Wet Fest. Yes, nothing perverted. You know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just come to Texas, come meet us, and we're going to have some fun out there, man. All indie artists, if you want to come and perform, you want to come sit down and get on that stage, you are more than welcome to come by. Texas and come hang out with us. All right. What else? This Sunday in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Florida, DJ Epps, the Yin Yang Twins, we're gonna be having our brunch party at Club Vault. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jay the God. You know what I mean? That's the homie right there. Shout out to my man Ali. All the DJs gonna be with me as well, man. Yin Yang Twins coming to Miami, ATL style, and they're gonna come hang out with me live and direct at the Vault this Sunday. You don't want to miss out, all right? It's going to be crazy. Next Wednesday, in 2 weeks, July 7th. Yeah, July 7th, 2 weeks. Yo, I'm going to go ahead and try to disturb Instagram with this one. Yeah, the best of Jay-Z. Let's see how many times they're going to boot me off. They better not, but yeah. We're going to go hard. We're going to go straight at it. The best of Jay-Z, Wednesday, July 7th, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on the DJ Epps and Friends show. Now, understand that DJ Epps and Friends is Monday through Friday, you know what I mean, 10 p.m., you know what I mean? The best show on Instagram, you know what I mean? The best DJ show on Instagram, period. Facts. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody ain't doing what I'm doing. It is what it is. DJ Epps is rocking it Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern right here. If you're down in the Homestead area on Friday nights, you could go ahead and come check me out at Miami Divas. Yeah, man, there's going to be a situation down in Homestead in Miami, Florida. Each and every Friday night, they said they needed DJ Epps to come down there. I said, no problem. I'm coming. In their mouth, whatever you want to say, I got you. I'm there, all right? It's going to be crazy, Miami Diva Homestead Friday nights, all right? And don't forget, Zodiac TV, our network, is doing our streaming soundstage. We do it once a month or every other month. This one is this Friday. You know what I mean? We have a lot of celebrities coming through and a lot of indie artists coming to perform. You do have one more day, maybe 24 hours to try to jump on stage. I think there's like 2-3 more slots left. If you want to join, it is a fee, $250, but you know it's not just coming on to come perform. You're gonna get your video and your interview and everything, so you could put it up and go do your streaming on your platform. You know what I mean? I'm here to hook you up, man. So shout to my team, Zodiac TV. Shout to DVRC. Shout to my man Chill Will. Of course, AV. Yeah, and also. I know I'm missing something. Oh, yes. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be on the Husband's show. Yes. Beyond the Basics. Yeah, we're going to talk about success in the music industry, and they got me featured on there tomorrow night at 8:30. It's going to be crazy. So please come join me. Shout out to the husband, the family, you know what I mean? And, yeah, we're going to talk about everything. And shout out to King Indeed that had me on his show yesterday. It was crazy. Definitely bananas. Everybody that bought a badge, let me go ahead and shout y'all out, man. Me, Sajus, I appreciate you. Sharon, 244, I appreciate you. 101 TV show in the building. Official Yeza, I appreciate you. Yeza, hit me up, you know what I mean? She helps me out with my therapy as of this week. And shout to Doug, the whole family over there. I appreciate you guys. Uniquely coordinated, that's a family. That's one of my assistants, you know what I mean? Shout to everybody up there, top New Jersey, New York, Philly, VA, appreciate y'all. And of course, I appreciate 8 at the table, Nikki, Rico passing through, hanging out with me today. And it's been a great show, one of probably the best top 5 this year. I'm gonna be honest with you. So we hope to do that again, all right? Everybody, have a blessed night. You know what I mean? I'm going to go to bed because I haven't got no good sleep just yet, man. That Playhouse Monday was bananas last night and, had to wake up and fix my pool and, you know what I mean? Took my daughter to gymnastics and, yeah, do laundry. I did it all today. I'm tired and I'm ready to go to bed. So everybody, I hope you have a good night and I'll see you tomorrow right back here, 10 o'clock, and we're going to do it indie style. All right? DJ Epps, peace out. Have a good night. 1!